Welcome back to This Week in Destiny. It's over, it's show over, goodbye, farewell, so long, don't let the door hit you where Lightfall came from. Take that crap out back where you and it belongs. So long, Joe. All right, we are back in the counselor's office. I triggered so many people with that first couple seconds, and I don't care. The amount of cares I give about the minority of Destiny 2 who get so triggered, I don't care. I truly don't. This is my channel, and I love playing whack-a-mole on comics. Bop, 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 bop. That's how I feel this week, right? Sometimes mental health is letting the trash take care of itself. But what we're hoping isn't trash is the final shape, which is what we're going to be talking about. In This Week in Destiny, we talk about, thank you, Joe. Today, we'd like to take a moment to say a special farewell, which I did. I gave a very special farewell to Joe Blackburn. You may have known him as the game director of Destiny 2 for the hundreds of team members who came together to work on this game every day. We know him as friend, teammate, and a Titan main guardian with the best 1v1 overload Minotaur plan anyone has ever seen. They think it's funny, and it is funny. It's very meme, but it really showcased one of two problems with the game. One, that this is our game director who struggles to kill a champion. And two, either that overload is buggy, which only shows that, hey, champions are still buggy and you haven't fixed it. But hey, let's add more champions to everything because that's difficulty, right? And while our friendship with Joe continues on, so does the closing and polishing process for the final shape, our episodes, and our future redacted plans. Oh, so they're finally putting something out there to make people think, oh, hey, don't go away. Nothing's over yet. Destiny's still gonna go. Listen, you have not been even hyping. Now suddenly they're changing their tune. You didn't give us any indication that there was going to be more beyond episodes. You can't just start doing it now. And we could not be more excited to announce that these future efforts are already being directed by Halo, Myth, and Destiny veteran Tyson Green. Now this is good news. Listen, I'm glad Joe's King is jumping ship, even though, let's be honest, whether you like or not, like him, you hate him, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if you like Joe. It is a red flag that the current game director is jumping ship already. But it's good news for us because someone who has the Bungie old guard blood in them, who's been around since the Halo days, is actually leading the charge for the final shape. Because let's be 100. The final shape is make or break for Bungie, and both the fact that it will determine whether Destiny dies, and it's already dying because people are losing their job. The player count is dwindling, which has been prototypical in the past, but it's even more apparent. And the fact that people are losing their job, that's something that's not happened. So yes, Destiny 2 is on literal life support. It is literally dying. And if they don't give, the shock that the game needs with the final shape, I do foresee sales going down and Sony taking over. I don't want that to happen. I mean, I do, but I don't. What I want to see in the future is more leaders being removed. I want not just Joe, but I want everyone who's a leader being removed and replacing it with new blood or old blood that gives a shot, right? Old blood of the old Bungie days. Give them a shot. Let's take out the trash. And let's see if we can save this Titanic. If you followed Bungie for any length of time, you've already heard Tyson's name and seen his face, or at least his hat, in our many Vidocs, which... And you've certainly enjoyed the work of many different teams he has led, from leading multiplayer and Forge efforts in Halo 3. That makes me feel happy inside. To the most recently supporting the development of Fireteam Finder, among other efforts, Tyson's creativity, expertise have been critical in the part of Bungie's success and legacy. So you're going to let him do his job, right? Leaders at Bungie. Here's more from Tyson himself. The man himself is speaking. My time working with Bungie started with Myth 2 back in 1998 and has carried through almost every product we've released since. I've been pleased to be part of the Destiny universe, I'm assuming, from essentially the beginning, and from earlier days introducing loot to our shooter culture, to more recent days guiding the brilliant teams responsible for the breadth of Destiny's core system, rewards, combat, activities, social, and commerce systems. If he had anything to do with this season's loot generosity, that's like more generous than the menagerie, hands off. Hands off. That's all I gotta say. Joe has always brought a lot of energy and creative vigor to the team, and it has been a pleasure to work on Destiny. Where was the vigor when he greenlit Lightfall and shipped that out? Like, we're gonna just listen. Is it all Joe's fault for Lightfall? Absolutely not. But he is the game director. He signs off, green lights the final product. He played Lightfall, and not once did he say, you know what, the story kind of isn't there. The players who love lore are totally not going to have an issue with this. The people that love the gameplay are not going to be upset that we put 2 seconds of the witness in the game and it's all just blips of characters no one cares about. Joe has always brought a lot of energy, yes, to step into his role humbly, but also energizing, and I look forward to carrying on his work in service to our players and our team. My passion as a developer has always been to build the supports around which a community can grow. I came to Bungie from the fan community and aspire to build things that players can share as common interests. From Halo 3's Forge and file share systems to Destiny's build crafting. You need to go back to the board on the build crafting because there isn't much left in that system. So fix that. And Fireteam Fighter. I am proudest of the things that bring our community together in collaboration. I look forward to more such opportunities in the final shape in the years of Destiny Beyond. Okay, yeah, so just fix those things that you talked about that you're in charge of, like build crafting, which sucks. It's like so watered down and pointless that like 1 or 2 builds are the only thing that matter, even with different exotics. I'm Commander Shepard and I want your money. I'm not even gonna read this because I can tell you the only thing that's free on this picture is an exotic sparrow, an exotic ship, and a ghost. I don't even think the ship is free. To celebrate awesome, we also have exotic to no cost. So yes, so you get a ship, a sparrow, and a ghost because that's what you want in this picture, right? Everything in this picture. You don't want any of this for free. Yep, Bungie's really stepping up there. Guys, they broke the bank. They heard you loud and clear. They thought, we need to earn the graces of the players. We heard you talk about the Witcher set that happened in the same season, and you were upset that it cost money. You were like, why didn't we just try to, you know, do something free, something nice for the community? And so we heard you. We heard you. Please, have a sparrow, a ghost in the ship that you will probably never use. But to all our pay pigs out there, hey, do we have armor that we know you'll sell your soul to the devil for because you don't know any better? No, they do. They're pay pigs. Like, that's what they are. It's so like egregious that we didn't just have one set, but now we have 2 collabs. And I guarantee, just like any other collab, you can't buy this for Bright Dust. I think I would be more chill if you could use Bright Dust. But they do this intentionally to make money. Like, no one's stupid. Even the pay pigs aren't stupid. They know that Bungie's doing this for money. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Like, this does not give me hope for the final shape because it's going to be the final cost. And everything, the game itself is going to be in the store. Fire Team Finder, looking forward. First off, we want to thank you for trying the new Fire Team Finder feature, which is actually good. I mean, there was obviously some videos I've had that were the Fire Team. Some of the people on there was a little but there were some really good people you can find on there, and I've done some runs. I'm a little annoyed about mic situations, in-game mics that needs fixed because I used this mic and it doesn't work. It like doesn't register in the game for some reason. So, but I can hear everyone else fine, and you know, I do fine. Overall, I think Fire Team is a dub. It's a good thing. Companion and game client. This is all I care about. For the uninitiated, the Destiny 2 companion app boasts a well-loved looking for group LFG tool called Find Fireteam. And we're hired at work updating with a more unified experience across two Destiny 2 companion app, game client, and eventually Bungie.net. In a future update, players will be able to create and join Fireteam Finder lobbies from their mobile device from within the game. Like in the in-game version, this initial release of Fireteam Finder on the Destiny 2 companion app will be part of the beta experience. So we welcome your continued feedback. That's cool. Again, I give them credit where credit's at. This is cool. That's great. In-game updates. Next, we heard are at work on some exciting in-game updates as well. We've already made significant strides to improving Fireteam feature with over 60 bugs and quality of life improvements presently in-game. That's a lot. I don't think I've ever had a bug. Some highlights of these include an animated sheen when the lobby host has new pending applications. By the numbers, we're just going to keep going. This is still about Fireteam. They're going to fix the bugs. Essentially, Fireteam is going to get better. And obviously, top 3 activities. Dungeons. Who'd have thunk? Dungeons are probably the middle point of the game. It's not necessarily end game, but it's not like beginner friendly. It's in the middle. And as these numbers, you can tell 32%. Okay. 32% raid or strikes, and then 23% raids. Like, we knew this was going to be a low number. And honestly, I'm actually very surprised. The completion, like, I'm not surprised the completion rate for Root Nightmares is higher because you just need 2 people doing all the work. But then that's why it takes an hour to do. Deepstone Crypt. Actually, I'm surprised. Garden of Salvation. I'm not surprised. Very mechanic heavy, and if you have a bad team, it's not going to go well. But I am surprised it took less time. Vault of Glass. Also very mechanic heavy, and if you don't have a team that knows what they're doing, you're going to hate your life. Crota's End. Man, people really struggle with Crota and King's Fall. Like, it's crazy how bad people struggle. And then Vow. Vow and Last Wish are like the pinnacle of challenge, and they have always been the pinnacle of challenge, especially on the day ones, right? So none of this is surprising. I'm just curious. Grasp and Ghost of the Deep. Grasp being the easiest. I can see that. It's very forgiving. Double Uzume next week. I actually have like 2 god rolls. I don't know if I will grind. Snipers in general, like if you're going to use a sniper, rapid fires are the best DPS outside of like other snipers. I mean, Uzume is all right, but honestly, rapid fires are the king for DPS. And then PvE, like, or PvP, like, does anyone care about Uzume? I don't know. Someone sound off in the comments down below. What's better to get a hold of 4 times the charm in deconstruction roll? Anything but that. No one's using deconstruction because it sucks. Or maybe you prefer snapshot and incandescent. Again, for meme runs, sure. But most people are using snapshot and something else. If you just need to finish a Grandmaster Nightfall for Guardian ranks or the Conquer title, that's fine. I've already got mine. Thank you. Relic is back. For people who love it, I'm glad they're being innovative and they're trying new game modes. Let's be honest, more is better. Less is just bad. So continue to experiment. It's not my game mode, but I'm glad it's out there for people who want to enjoy it. Especially in PvP, you guys have been literally robbed of new experiences. So I 100% believe they need to start cranking out more for y'all. And I do play PvP. Like, people act like I'm ignorant of the PvP world. I literally go flawless in trials. I've gone flawless for every new weapon. Like, am I sweating my balls off trying to do every character or doing multiple or doing carries? No, I know not to be. I've got Stockholm syndrome. I'm not a masochist. 7-7 sword kills. Yeah, another emblem that no one cares about because most people care about the like rare paid ones for some reason. I still can't believe people spend thousands of dollars on emblems. Like, what is wrong with you? Unless you're donating, right? Obviously, if you're donating, it's for a good cause. But I mean, just whatever. It's so weird. All right, and then they're adding addition like cutscenes, like old retired stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if you're not allowed to show cutscenes from, like, I have cutscenes from all these, and I'm not getting rid of mine, so screw you. It's fair right. I talk over it. I do what I need to do. So someone said that you can't have videos. Maybe it's you can't have just upload the video of the cutscene and do nothing to change it or customize it. And I know there's a lot of no talk playthroughs, and so maybe that impacts them more than me, because obviously you can tell I don't shut up. Updating on Prime Gaming. I have not been taking advantage of this, but I need to, because starting today, February 1st, players will have 4 new items available as part of the Prime Gaming rewards. This is what you get. The flock emote. None of this matters. What I'm interested in is I have heard that the timed Prime exclusive legendary shader. So it's timed, which makes me think we're going to be able to get it somewhere else. I don't know. But either way, it is animated, and I love animated shaders. I think this is probably one of the positives from Bungie, is that things are animated. There's a little bit more attempt. It's sad that the best thing about the game so far is literally the shaders. I hope to see the rest of the game be picked up. Bungie and Amazon started their Prime collaboration in January 2020, with today's drops marking the 49th bundle we've given away in our Destiny 2 as part of the program. The promotion is at last coming to an end, so please don't forget to pick up before March 7th and grab your items at the kiosk behind Raoul in the tower. So they're not even going to let you round up to 50. Like 49 just triggers my perfectionist. Like, why not just round it to 50? Anyways, it is worth a pickup. I do have Amazon Prime. I don't donate. I don't give my Prime to streamers or whoever. And I just also don't ever grab my rewards. And I need to do that for like Warframe too, apparently, because I occasionally play Warframe. Amakar Tales Triumph. We are aware that the Destiny 2 update patches notes that we stated fixed an issue where the final radio message of the season didn't complete the Amakar Tale Triumph. This fix was made preemptively for when the final radio message is released later in the season. Oh, so it was already broken. So we're going to get one like probably in 6 months. Roger. Moments of Triumph. Moments of Triumph has begun. Learn more. No one cares. I mean, really, like, who cares? Known issues. While we continue to investigate, I'm going to backtrack. No one cares about Moments of Triumph when we had Age of Triumphs. Who cares about moments when Age of Triumphs and Destiny 1 was so good? We had a book, we had everything to fill out. Like, I missed that part of Destiny. There was so much to chase and do, and there's actual rewards behind it. I mean, I even remember the Rise of Iron book, where you can get the Rise of Iron gear from the Iron Banner gear from Rise of Iron. It was so good. I missed these aspects about Destiny that weren't all tied to a store. Known issues. Totem spawns. They're still broken. The Winter's Guile exotic uses the term encased instead of frozen in the perk description. Reprised Dreaming City weapons do not count toward the Cursebreaker title. Man, imagine breaking that. Players are being granted incorrect triumphs of acquiring ritual ornaments for the chivalric fire sword. What is it with them and triumphs rewarding the wrong thing? I did the Flawless Warlord solo, and it gave me Ghost of the Deep's emblem. Like, who programs this? Like, does anyone bother test to see if it actually gives it? Like, there's no way that they can't just get a blank account, flicker the triumph, and then click it and see if it gives you the reward. There's no way you can't do that. There's no way that's not possible. It is possible. Artist, honestly, best thing about Destiny community right here, and I'm going to start giving them more love. That's cool. The sisters. That is, I wish I was that good. I wish I could do something like that. Movie, I don't care about movie of the week. No one cares. And I mean, someone cares, but I don't care. And that's the Twid for this week. We hope you're having your fun completing Riven's wishes and your moments of triumph for Lightfall year. Yeah, there's no moments of triumph. There's just moments of sadness and depression from the season, from this year. And we've got a lot to talk about in the coming weeks. Want a sneak peek? Oh, wait. Oh, fine. Come a little closer. Refresh. Rewards refresh. Until then, Guardians. Wait, so the rewards refresh. So are they going to change how we get rewards? Because honestly, some of the old systems are pretty bad. I'm not even going to like try to assume what that implies, because rewards in general could be the entire game, in which case if they're gonna fix the entire game, or not fix, some of the places of the game are rewarding. If they're gonna just make loot better, this is a plus to me. But overall, that is your week in Destiny. I actually took the time to go through most of it, if not all of it. I did skip a lot. Obviously, Uzume, I forgot to mention, is double loot. I mean, double loot, good. Don't know if I'll grind. But, yeah, I mean, goodbye, Joe. I will not miss you. Unless, I mean, because, let's be honest, if Final Shape is bad, then it doesn't matter if Tyson's in the lead. I'm saying goodbye to Destiny. I'm gonna say goodbye after and I'm still debating whether I want to force myself to do all 3 episodes. Try to get my money back on that and just get the standard instead of the deluxe. Let me know down below. What do you think? Do you think Tyson is going to save the Final Shape? Do you think that one man can turn the tide and turn Titanic around? Are you going to be done with with Destiny if the Final Shape was a turd? Again, Joe seemed like a nice person, but at the same time, you have to hold your leaders accountable. And this is a leader in the Bungie company that said Lightfall was okay. They signed off on it. I can't give them all the blame, but he definitely earns the blame. And so I'm glad he's going. I'm glad we have a fresh face, fresh opinions, fresh thoughts. Someone with Halo old blood in them, right? So I'm excited. It does give me some hope. But then I think about my review for this season, and then that hope goes down the toilet. So eventually they'll come out. I've got a lot of work. I've already made the script, so keep your eyes open for that. I thank you. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Until next time, don't forget to be the best version of yourself. And if you've made it this far, obviously you are inclined to care about this video. And if you're just one of those people that says you're an idiot in the comment section below, just know I'm going to roast you. That's my idea of handling unintelligent people. I'm just going to enjoy roasting you. Yes, I'm petty. Whatever. Game out.